Dear Fluma, I was sleeping and driving the hover car, and I happened to open my eyes when I saw this weird, light brown, stringy object, half covered in fake grass. I told my hover car to stop. I stepped down from the hover car and pulled the rest of the object all the way out of the fake grass. And I saw little bugs eating little bits of the object. I hold it in my manicured hands. I have no clue what it's used for. It seems like a hand can fit in it. It also opens and closes. I thought maybe it's for cooking, like a really thick cooking mitt, because I heard that they use cooking mitts because they use this thing called the oven, where they actually had to put food in there, wait, then eat. We have machines that bring you food instantly when you ask for it now. Or maybe it's some kind of helmet used for a certain activity. I did hear they had this thing called sports back then. It was some kind of activity. Or some kind of broken hand heater for when you get your nails painted, even though we have nail polish that dries instantly. And I heard that people actually had to wait for their nail polish to dry. I could tell it was really worn out because chunks of the item were out, so I know it's been abandoned for a long time. I could tell the owner used it a lot. It also means the owner used their hands a lot, which we don't do anymore. Wherever this item is, we don't have them around anymore. Maybe in a different country, but I have no clue how it could get all the way here in the United States, in Oregon. And the only thing we really use our hands for is to scratch our own faces. I mean, we don't even need to use our hands to eat. We have machines to feed us for us. So I wonder what the finger holes are for. I've been thinking about the past. Maybe this object was a very known object in the past, or maybe it was just something the owner had. I also inspected the object. I noticed a darker brown circle in the middle of it. I also noticed a W with a yellow circle around the W on the side of the object. It weighs about the same as a thick chapter book, and it's about the size of a size 9 sneaker shoe when the object is closed. When it's open, it's as wide as one of those round clocks that we don't even use anymore. We actually don't use any clocks anymore. And it says Power Snap on the side of it. It's almost like the object is supposed to catch something. It also says hand oiled and crafted, which also tells me it's really old too, because we use machines to make everything now. In the old days, they used their hands to make some things. I'm really not sure what this could have been. Maybe I'll have my Siri robot do some research about it. I just learned about researching things with my Siri robot on the computer at home doing 4th grade schoolwork. And I learned my first history. I also just learned about the ancient Eagle Creek Fire, which was about 1,000 years ago. I learned how to drive a hover car too. Actually, not really drive it, but ride it. Everyone gets to learn how to when you turn 8 years old. I'll see you soon, Fluma. Your niece, Mona.